got the glutes, I got the calves, I got the abs. I got the glutes, I got the calves, I got the abs. It's time to get lit, it's time to get fit. Let's meal prep and get it in, get it in. Transformation, freedom, and innermost heaven. Let's hit the gym and get fit, get fit.
Well, hello. This is Tina with an Enriched by Tina. I see you out there. Make a comment so I can see who's tuning in with Enriched by Tina. We have Fitness Friday. So we're here. You know, we have been talking about, I put the wrong flyer up, y'all. This is really the fourth week we've been talking about jumping in June. So this is the fourth reason that we are talking about jumping in June, and we'll let's see who's with us. Oh, hey, Daryl. Hey, Dr. T. Thank you. I'm learning. I'm trying to catch up with you. All right, Derek, I see you. So thank you all for tuning in with Enriched by Tina. I'm trying to step up my game and do a little something. So I'm glad you like the background, Dr. T. I'm trying to, I'm trying to do the thing now. So we're here talking about the fourth benefit of jumping. So the month of June, we've been jumping in June, and we've been talking about some of these great things and the benefits of jumping. And so we're going to give you the fourth benefit and our final one, because we're going to change it up for next month. So Enriched by Tina, we're jumping in June, which the word jump, I looked it up, and it says to move suddenly and quickly in a specific way. So if you're going to jump in June, then you got to move suddenly, quickly, and when it says a specific way, meaning you need to be intentional. Then I went a little bit deeper. It says a synonym for jumping is leap. So leap, I like this one a little bit better. I think y'all might agree with it. Leap says accept an opportunity eagerly or suddenly, abrupt change or transition. I'm gonna pause right there because it says opportunity, because every day we get a chance to have opportunities. But do we seize the moment of those opportunities? So if we're going to jump in June, and we got a few more days that we're going to be jumping in June, we got to seize those moments, take those opportunities to transition into something. And it's going to be abruptly. We're not going to move on a slow pace, because we want God to move on our behalf. So guess what? We want to move suddenly, quickly, because we know that God is ever moving for us. So we don't want to be slowful about it. So remember to think about that definition. Let me see what you're saying in the comments. Hey, Damon, good seeing you. Yeah, that's right. Mean what you're going to do. Meant jumping. You're going to jump into whatever God's got for you. So good evening, Bennett. I see you out there. I see you. You helping me get my whole life together. I appreciate it. So I got two people online that's helping me get my life together. So let's dive right into this fourth benefit, which is jumping helps with balance and coordination. And we say, okay, balance and coordination, what does that mean? That means balance is something that we do every day, and our coordination when we're moving. So it helps us to promote stable knees. I don't know about y'all. My knees is 50 years old, and I need some stability in my knees, my ankles, and my hips. And y'all know I'm dealing with a shoulder injury. I definitely need some stability in that. So when you're jumping, it helps improve your coordination, what helps you get around. And guess what? I learned in my little research that it can help us from getting injured. And I don't know about you, the older you get. Hey, Teresa. Hey, how you doing? Glad for tuning in. I don't know about you, but moving around and getting some kind of injury, let me tell you something. I didn't ask for this one that I got. I was in a car accident. And I'm telling you, I want to be able to move and have my mobility. So if I can jump and do a little movement that's going to help with my balance and coordination, why not? And remember, if you can't jump, then you can kick, you can walk, but do something. But if it's going to help, so one, it helps prevent an injury. And when you think about an athlete when they're training and they're going for, those that's doing like the Olympics or going for the gold, or you're running in a type of relay and you want to be the champion. Like right now, the championship is going on. And if any of those players get injured, guess what? That's going to mess them up for helping their team get to the championship. So you don't want to have any types of injuries that will keep you from getting to your championship, whatever that goal is that you have in life. And when your mobility is challenged or you have an injury, and I have been living with this. Hey, Bridget, how you doing? I have been living with some injuries since 2012, y'all. And I'm telling you, it has really limited some of the things that I can do, but it didn't stop me. So don't let your injury make you think that you have to be stopped, because I'm telling you, since 2012, I had a back injury. Then I hurt my arm in 2014. Then in 2015, messed up my wrist. Then in 2020, was in a car accident that messed up my neck, back, shoulder, and hip bone. But I'm moving, y'all. I'm moving at a different rate, but I'm still moving. So don't use that injury. But if you get to moving, the more you move, you will prevent some injuries. So that jumping helps. So let's talk about these things that balance can do. When we bring things into balance, we work on our balance all the time when we're walking, when we're doing different things. It's really helping with our coordination. And when you think about it, when we lean or we're learning or relearning how to use our muscles, that synergetic things that we do to improve our posture and our strength, that helps reduce the chances of getting what? Arthritis, back pains. How many of you are at the computer every day and you're learning that you're having these different back issues or you're having neck issues? Because we're sitting at the computer. And number one, we're sitting there. And another thing, not number one, the main thing that we're doing most of the time, because we're confined, we're moving out a little bit. But when we think about 2020 leading up into 2021, and now the world is starting to open up, the majority of the time we were sitting, whether we were sitting at our computer, whether we were sitting at our desk or sitting down looking at TV, because guess what? We weren't going anywhere. So I'm hoping that as the world is starting to open back up, that you will begin to think about how your balance and your coordination as you get out there and start moving and getting out and about doing some of the things we used to do pre-COVID. Think about that. Think about how you can move and get your coordinations and keep you from having some injuries. Another thing that this stability can do, it can help you. Hold on, I got my little notes, y'all. I have my little cheat notes, so I don't have to. It also helps with your cognitive ability. See, I need to get some moving around because I had a little brain fog right there. So it helps with your overall cognition. So balance not only helps you, jumping not only helps with your balance and coordination. Coordination helps you with help you balance and go beyond your legs, and it gets into your strengthening your back and your posture. It also helps you think, your cognitive ability. And just think about it. Have you ever went out and just took a walk or even did some type of aerobic activities? Think about when you came back, how you felt mentally. And it can change your mood and your mindset. So think about these things when you're thinking about coordination, when you're thinking about what can I do to help me get moving, get balanced, get me get the juices in the joints, as I like to say. Because remember, you only have one body and you have to treat it well. And if you don't make good decisions with this time that you have left on this earth, because I found out a couple of days ago that we have two important dates. And I thought one of them was when you were born and when you die. But Shirley Ann and Leslie, they do a good a 15-minute inspiration room on Clubhouse. And they talked about doing something. Lord, I done lost my train. Like, what is the most two important days? It's been a long day, y'all. Two important days in your life. And the second date that she brought to my attention was your purpose. So a lot of you all may be out there struggling with your purpose, but you can't get to your purpose if you're not going to take care of yourself. And being able to move and have your mobility and have exercise is taking care of your physical being. And y'all know I like to put a little word in it too. Not only taking care of your physical being, you got to get your spirit man right too. Because when you get your mental together, your physical together, and your spiritual side together, that makes you whole. Yes, purpose. You need to know what your purpose is. And when you know what your purpose is, I think you'll take care of this body a little bit better, because you got to get to what God had assigned for you to do. Because if you don't, and I know I don't went all the way left, but y'all know I'll do that from time to time. I don't know why he's leading me this way, but it's a reason. So you got to dig deep into what your purpose is. And when you find out your purpose and what drives you, that's going to bring you back to your physical being, where you're going to start taking care of yourself, not only eating right, getting your proper rest, but also moving. And we've been talking about jumping, and we're talking about balancing yourself and getting good balance and coordination. And it's not only going to help you improve your cognition, it's also going to keep you from getting other injuries. And it's also going to prove your overall, other than your legs, help prove your posture, your neck, your back, all those types of things, because our legs, our back is a way that it supports this body. So if your back is messed up, your legs messed up, your ankles, and you twist this, if your whole body if one part of this body is out of sync, y'all, it messes up everything else, because it all works together. So just remember that when you're jumping in the rest of this month of June, and as we go into July, remember how to take care of your body. Remember to do a little movement. And what do I always tell y'all? Start somewhere. Who can remember one of the most important things to get started? Where do you got to start? What do you do in the beginning? Yes, it helps release stress. And y'all, with the pandemic and with all these precious, the pressures of life itself, and dealing with a whole pandemic and this virus that's been killing with people, we all been stressed and have a little anxiety and a little things that's built up in us. So get out there, not just get out there to get moving and get back doing business as usual, because we're still dealing with this pandemic, and we have to remember that we have to take care of ourselves. So that's right. Number one, you got to just make a decision. Either I'm going to move or I'm not. So it starts there, and it starts right here in your head with your mindset. So remember to make a decision to do some movement so you can better improve your health. And jumping helps you by, one, helping you with your coordination, and your balance will help you, number one, prevent you from getting other injuries. Because if you move your body and get your body moving, your muscles and things are strengthening. And as your muscles are strengthened, if you happen to twist your ankle or do something and you've already been using those muscles and they already build up the different, I can't think of it. It builds when you move and you get the juices in your joints. It builds up the momentum and the stamina in your legs and around it, and builds it up. So if you do get an injury, you already have those muscles built up. So one is going to keep you from getting prevention of other injuries. 2, it's going to help with your overall health with your back, your neck, your legs, your hips, your knees. It's going to help get those things in balance. And then number 3, it's going to help you think a little bit smarter. So we're going to make some good decisions this week. Think about it. Don't put it off any longer, because remember, you only got one body, and God has given us several chances to get it right. And you don't want it to be a woulda, coulda, shoulda when it's too late. And when it's too late, you're not breathing anymore. So while you still have breath yet in your body, make a decision to get moving. Do one thing at a time. Don't try to do it all at once. Start with something, but make a decision to get moving. So I want to tell you a challenge that I'm doing. I'm trying to get it to all the logistics, but I am doing walking in July, 30 miles, and I'm raising some money for the Cancer Society. You know, cancer is something near and dear to me because, one, my mother died of pancreatic cancer. My mother-in-law, she passed away with breast cancer. I have several friends who have survived breast cancer and different other types of breast cancer. And I have some friends who are still dealing with it. And even though they have beat it, they still have life challenges. So join me in the month of July as I do these 30 miles of walking towards helping find the cure. And I'm trying to raise some money for the Cancer Society that helps someone who's dealing with it. And because I never dealt with it, I never had anything going on, and you may not, but think about somebody else. And we all know someone who is struggling and dealing with cancer. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on next month. So you know what fitness is going to be talking about, that walking. So we're going to get started. So if you're going to join me, hit me up in my DM, hit me up on, leave me a message in the chat. If you have my personal number, call me. We can meet up in the evenings. Let's get these 30 miles. I'm going to take each day, and I'm going to go live, and I'm going to talk about it, talking about walking, because cancer is something that has affected most of us. A lot of the times, if it's not us, we know someone, and we just have to thank God that it's not us. So we want to help fight this cure. So remember to make a decision to do something today. Whatever it is, make a small choice. And remember, I'm here to help you in any way that I can. Reach out if you need help and assistance trying to figure out what you need to do to get moving, what you need to do to make some healthier choices. Follow me on all social media platforms. Y'all know I'm trying to build up that YouTube. So go on over there and remember to like and share this. Someone may need to hear this. So like, share, put some comments in the chat. Tell someone. Tune in with me next week for Enriched by Tina as we do the final thing of how to live a healthy lifestyle. So this has been Tina with Enriched by Tina. I'm here to help you one meal at a time as I help you get fit, which is freedom in your mind, internal healing for your transformation. Thank you for tuning in with Enriched by Tina. Bye for now, and I will see you on Tuesday. Make a good choice.
Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside. Love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside. Love you on